Yes. Let me just confirm if the audio is clear and then we can start off. I believe I'm audible. Shall we begin now? Yes, friends. So we are here live today to do this discussion on AFM mock test paper 3. Friends, if you are new or if you're watching this video for the first time, this mock exam is happening as a part of the mentoring program. If you want to know more details, in the description, my WhatsApp link is there. Just message me and I will connect you and explain to you as to how this entire thing is happening. So today we are going to do an evaluation of the third mock paper. Good evening, Sridevi, Gansham, Sengamalavalli. Good evening, everyone. Let us start off now. All right, so let me take the mentoring program. Let me take the assignments. Let me take mock test paper 3. So you have MCQ and we have the mock exam. So friends, I'll start off with the mock exam. MCQ, since the answers are already given over there, the descriptive part is where my requirement is there as to how you should be given marks in the examination. So what I'm going to do right now is, friends, 13 students have only written the final paper out of total 500 plus people who enrolled for the mentoring program. Hats off to these 13 people. Hats off Anandu, Ashish, Bushaira, Ghanshyam, Jemshi, Maheshwari, Rajashri, Sangeeta, Santosh, Sheikh, Shivani, Sridevi, and Venkat. Hats off to all of you. So what I'm going to do is, I will take a random paper from here. Just I want to confirm who all are watching. Anybody watching right now whose paper is also available here? So I can take that paper and correct it for everyone's benefit. Let me see the YouTube chat messages. Sridevi, Gansham was there. And Gansham, have you written the paper also? Yes. So I think I'll take Gansham in that case. Gansham, I'm taking your paper with your permission. All right. Okay, I'll come to the MCQ part. We'll directly cross-check the answers of the MCQ first. That will be done soon. MCQ suggested mock exam. MCQ mock exam suggested. So the answer for the first one is A. A B C C A D A C. So I'm not discussing this. I'm just putting marks for this one right now. Okay. Take the reading pen. Okay, we'll maybe check this again afterwards. So I'll just, for time being, my objective is to give you marks. So it is A, B, C, C. Here you got A, D, A is wrong, C is correct. Then it is, the next one is going to be A, D, C, C again. A, D, C, C. So Gansham, you got many answers incorrect over here. Just cross check the suggested with that. All right, fine. Then you will go to question number 9 onwards. It is going to be B, A, A, B. B, A, A. They have written D, but it is actually B. From question number 13, let us check. B, B, A. B, B, A. Here you have B, B, and A. Let us check how many marks are there for the MCQ questions. Yeah, the first question is on tracking error, right? Okay, fine. This is a very good question. I will explain this question afterwards. Or we can discuss this question also, friends. I think we can, begin off with the case scenario. And after that, you have this question on London that bank Nostro Vostro is there, and then you have a question which is exactly similar to what we had done in the exam. Friends, in this question, the first one is actually a theory-based question for which a problem is given. So basically over here, they have used some new terminology such as tracking error. Tracking error means normally a mutual fund is compared with a Nifty, a market, an index. So here what has happened is the Nifty with which they are tracking, it has got a 3.2% deviation. So ideally, if Nifty is having some set of shares, in mutual fund also you put the same set of shares, ideally there should be no tracking error. Both should move in the same direction. But here they have a deviation of 3.2%, which means you are having a 3.2% deviation from the corresponding market where you are putting. That is the first concept that is new, which was not, it's only a theory part, but it has come over here as an MCQ. Second thing is, this fund has implemented something called as side pocketing. Now, what exactly is side pocketing? See, what happens in side pocketing is that, now suppose you have put some money in the mutual fund. Mutual fund would have put this money in a particular share. Okay, it would have put the money in certain shares, debt, etc. Sometimes out of 100 crore the mutual fund has put, 10 crore might be non-performing assets. It might be some kind of loss assets. Because of the 10 crore, the entire mutual fund will show a negative NAV. So what they will do is they will side pocket this, or they will just remove this off for time being from their portfolio. When they do this, automatically what happens? They get two categories. They get the good assets. They also get the bad assets. That is what is called as side pocketing. Everybody clear with this part? So with this, the first question what they are having is, should he stay invested in this fund or wait for the side pocketed assets to recover? They got multiple questions, but we'll go by the MCQ. Is it necessary for the investors to pay close attention to the expense ratio of the mutual fund? Yes or no? The answer is yes. Why? Because when you have a, let's check the options, higher expense ratio can reduce the returns. Very good. Higher expense ratio doesn't guarantee, the B is wrong. Expense ratio only matters in the first year. That's also wrong. Fund with higher expense ratios are always risk-free. Wrong. The right answer is option number A. And that's what they would have got over here also. Okay. Now let's go to the second question. A fund has been dashed in replicating the Nifty 50. Successful, unsuccessful, can't say, data is insufficient. Friends, the fund has been unsuccessful. Why do I say that the fund is unsuccessful? Because there is a tracking error. How much is the tracking error? 3.2% is the tracking error. So the answer should be B. Shall we cross check that? Yes, the answer is B. Shall I go to the next question now? After the decision of the fund manager for side pocketing, the equivalent portion of Mr. Ramesh's investment shall remain illiquid. No. Will be immediately written off. No, they won't write it off. Will be returned to Mr. Ramesh. It will be given back. That is the right answer. They will side pocket it and give it back. So now what has happened? That headache asset is gone. They only have the remaining good assets available with him. Be moved to a different mutual fund. No. So the right answer is it will be given back to Ramesh. Answer is C. Absolutely correct. Point number 4. If Mr. Ramesh switches to a passive index fund with an expense ratio of 0.8%, then he saves annually compared to the current expense ratio of 2.5%. Friends, 2.5 he is spending currently. Okay. He will end up spending only how much? Only 0.8. How much is he saving over there? 1.7% on his investment, on the NAV invested. So what is the money that he has invested in the mutual fund? 10 lakhs, is it? Okay, so what is 10 lakh into 1.7%? I think it's 17,000. Let's check if that answer is available over here. Fantastic. The answer is going to be C. Just cross check. Question number 3, the answer is C. 3 only, no, sorry, 4. 4 is also option number 3 itself. Everybody clear with this 5? The advantage of Mr. Ramesh to switch over to passive index fund is, friends, passive index fund means what? It's very passive. People don't spend much time on the passive index funds. So what happens over here is that you have less management, lower expense ratio. So you have lower expense ratio, lower tracking error, because you put in exactly the same as Nifty. You don't have to track, it will be exactly the same. So the answer is going to be A. Guaranteed recovery, no, there is no guaranteed recovery. Higher risk exposure, no. Passive funds are safe because you put it in one particular thing. Avoid, you cannot avoid capital gains also. So the answer is A, absolutely correct. Are you all clear with this part? Now, case scenario number two, friends, I'm not discussing right now over here because this is exactly similar to Nostro Vostro. We have already done Nostro Vostro in our class. DD purchased, purchase bill in London, sold forward TT, forward purchase contract cancelled, remitted by TT, draft in London cancelled. We had learned draft in Zurich cancelled. Everything exactly the same. We have done exactly the same question in class, friends. Keeping that, you're supposed to do this MCQ. Everybody clear? Next one. Last one is again exactly the same question, including the numbers. We have done this question in class. So, amount of retained earnings, if I remember it right, it's 26 lakhs, or is it 5.2? Oh, I think 26 lakhs is the answer. Question number 11. Answer is A. Yes, 26 lakhs. 10% bonds must have been issued in the month of. Friends, this is a very good question. See, if you see over here, debentures are issued in 2022. Okay. Whereas debentures are issued 8% flat is told, but the bonds are issued in 2022. So, which period are they asking? That means what? Debentures are outstanding for the whole year. Bonds are outstanding for a lesser period. I will explain to you how that calculation happens. 125 on that 8 percentage interest you will be getting. So what is 125 into 8 percentage? That is equal to 10 lakhs. They are paying a total interest of 14 lakhs. So 10% bond is only 50 lakhs. On that 10% interest into sum x divided by 12 should give you 4 lakhs. So when you do a reverse working, you get 5.8 into 12. You get the answer as 9.6 months. So when I say 9.6 months means almost April, May, June. It will be somewhere in between June and July. That should be the answer. Let's go and cross check. Okay, so in that case, the answer over here should be B. That is June, because June and July both are given. 9.6 months would mean either June or July. That's a very tricky part, friends. Answer is B. June. They have taken the answer as June over here. All right. But 9.6 months. That's actually in between, friends. We'll stick to June 2022. All right. Fair price of the share using dividend discount model. Remember it right. It should be 6.51. Question number 13. B. Perfect. Sustainable growth rate, if I'm not wrong, was 6.5 percentage. I think ROE was 7.8, 6.5 percentage. Answer should be B. Yes. And the ROE is what I think we got the answer as 7.8. A. 15. The answer is A. Perfect. So, friends, this question is exactly done in the class. So, there is no complication involved over there, friends. Only the first question was a little bit more tricky. Now, let us give it marks. So, this is 5 into 2, 10 marks. Again, 5 into 2, 10 marks. All questions are 10 marks each. Correct? Okay, so we'll just take over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got 10 answers right into 2 marks. You scored 20 marks over here. All right. Now let's go to the descriptive part. I'm closing this. I'm opening this. First question. This is again exactly the same question that we have done in class, friends. It's a question on sharp index model. Exactly the same thing is done. I think MCQ workings is what he has given over here. Nice presentation. Okay, descriptive. Portfolio beta 0.66. The answer is correct. Residual variance. Well done. You have done it brilliantly. That's correct. Non-diversifiable variance 0.004356 is correct. Diversifiable variance also 0.014067 is absolutely correct. Total 0.0184 is also correct. Using Markowitz method, you have done it. You got 0.03625. I think this number is correct. Let me double check that part now. One moment, friends. Okay. So you have Markowitz theory 0.0363. Perfect. You got the entire question correct. Great job. You will get entire question correct. So I'll give you 8 out of 8. Very good. Let's go to the second question. Question 1B. What is 1B? Okay, it's a question on value at risk, friends. Again, the same question from my book. Friends, the questions are not made by me. It's all coincidence that they have taken the past exam questions and it has come exactly like my ODB book. Okay, 3.22 lakhs is the answer. 1%, 0.3, 0.15, 99% probability. 7.51 is correct. 23.76 is also correct. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Your answer is right. It's 7.5 into square root of 10. That's done in a slightly different manner. 23.72. He's got the right answer. So that question is carrying how many marks now? 4 marks, right? So he will get full 4 out of 4 in this question. Next one. Shall I go to the next one now? Next is question 2A. Let us check what is question 2A. We have left theory. Pricing of securitized instrument is important aspect of securitization. Okay, that's the question on sensitivity. Again, friends, this question we have done in our class. Okay, so here he has put the NPV. Something wrong with the numbers. 20 lakh is okay. You have put the numbers in lakhs, then it's wrong. You put 2000 over here. It's not 2000 lakhs, it is 20 lakhs. 1200, it's 12 lakh, is it? 12 lakh, 18 lakh, with 300 into 4. Correct, 12 lakhs. So you have put the numbers wrong. You have given the heading in lakhs and you have put everything like this. This you won't get marks. You have done it correctly, but you won't get marks. Then here, I think the sensitivity might have come correct. Let me check that. So there it becomes a valuer's decision whether you should give you marks or no. Because you would have got 17.7 correct, but the way you have done it is incorrect. Alright. I'm giving you marks as a liberal person, but exam, be prepared, it might go the other way also. 28.32. That's also correct. 47.2. Okay, that's also correct. What is the next one? 89.39. That's also correct. The presentation is decent and legible. Okay, that's enough. Then you have, that's it. So I think you've got all the other questions correct. This question was carrying around 6 marks, in which you have got all the sensitivities correct, but your NPV was not right. I'll do one thing, I'll give you 4 out of 6. Okay, right. Next time, be very careful about that. This question is actually an illogical question, friends. The question looks logical, but the way they have solved this question is not fully correct. All right. So I'll just take RF is given, RM is given, dividend paid is given, beta is given, growth is given. Okay. KE is also given. So you get 13.87, 31.47. It's as per the suggested. So your answer is correct. Then they have revised the growth premium increased by 2 and growth by 3, beta 1.3. You got the answer as 51.115. They've got the answer as 35. But actually, there are multiple answers to this question. I think one of them is how you have done it. This assumption, the second part is actually wrong. So for timing, I'm not giving you marks, but exam, you may get marks if this is one of the alternative suggested answers. Just cross check from where you got that answer. Okay. This question itself has an error, to be very honest. It's a 4-mark question. I'll give you 2 out of 4. But it is a textbook question, ICA study material question. Next, you have done. What happened? Nothing is written here, or it's not coming. Okay. Question number 3A. Okay, 3A, you got the NAV as 238.1. Perfect. Your answer is correct. Number of units shares. $21,000. Revised today 8,21,000. Perfect. That's also correct. 238.095 you got earlier. 1,89,664. How did you get that? 1,89,000 should be 2,49,664, right? I think you have done some mistake over here. Last part is wrong. Okay, just check and tell me if there is. Hold on, Sridevi. Is the question saying 2000 lakhs? Have I read the question incorrectly? 20. Okay. This is correct. It's 20 crore, is it? That is 2000 lakhs. Okay. So I read the question wrong. Thank you so much for correcting me there, Sridevi. So what I'll do is that question, I think I've cut some mark. I've given him 4 out of 6. I'll make it 6 out of 6. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Yes. Let me go to the next one now. Revised price. I think this question also done. Okay. Here 189,664 is not right. They've got 2,40,000. Okay, you've got the same 189,664. Okay. Okay, so then the total becomes 2,40,964. All right. So that part is correct. That part is also correct. 2,40,964. This part is also correct. So you get 20,305. Perfect. That part is also correct. All right. Market value, you get 247.32. That's very good. You have got this full question correct. Great job. Keep it up. This question is carrying how many marks? I think this question is carrying 6. I will give you 6 out of 6. Can I go to the next one now? Yeah. So date, Sensex, EMA. Let me take the next question. I think that. Hold on. This is the question we did now, correct? So what is the question number? This is 6A. All right, just a minute, friends. Yeah. All right. Registry, let me complete this. I just explained the entire thing, registry. Which part you want, just let me know again. I'll just complete this part first. This is a question on Sensex. They're asking you to find out the EMA. Okay, so you've done this 14,970, 15,416, long-term trend. Well done. This is done absolutely correctly. How many marks for this question? 6 marks. You will get full 6 out of 6. Next question is 6B. Is that what you have done next? 6B. Okay, you have put the basic data. 45, 47,092 lakhs, 110 lakh 45, 33, 34, 995, 1006. Option 2 is better. It's like you have by-hearted these questions and we have done this question in class also. I think this time the paper has come a lot like what I have done in my class. 4 out of 4. Let's pray exam also comes like this, friends. Since we have covered all the tough questions, there's a high probability that it can happen. Then you have done question number 4A. Setup, okay, this again, international capital budgeting, same question we have done in class. Okay, cost, everything is given 535 million. Put all the numbers and then you got, hold on, some printout error, I think. You put LC commission, etc. in between. I think when you scanned it, it has been scanned a bit wrong. Okay, then here EBT, you get 210.5. Terminal cash flow. NPV, you get 103.08. Is it? Let me check. 103.08. Question number 4A. 103.08. Perfect. Your answer is correct. So even this question is fully right. How many marks is this question? It's come for 8 marks. So you've got full 8 out of 8. Fantastic. Shall I go to the next one? Question number 4B. You get the overall beta as 1.3, 0.91, 1500 lakh, 120 contracts. Let's check. 1500 lakhs. Number of contracts, 120 contracts. 5091, 39.91. Same question we have done in class also, friends. We have done in YouTube also, this question. Let's check. So how many marks for this question? 6. You have done everything correctly. You get 6 out of 6. Next one. BADA. This we have given as homework in my material. EBITDA, extraordinary gain, debt equity. This is some other question. 3B. Opening EBITDA is given, beta is given. Free cash flow. So valuation based question, is it? Okay. 3B. You've got 12.84. They've got the WACC as KE 20.84, WACC 15.864. 15.898.4. No, there is a difference. Here there is an error. 20.84, you have got that answer as 15.8. So your WACC has gone wrong. The value of the company also would have gone wrong. 272, you got 287. This question is wrong. No marks for this question. Something new, we haven't done this also in class. Okay, I mean, it's a different type of valuation question. Now let's check what next. That's it. I think you have left out that BADA merger question, right? Okay. Registry, I'll now quickly take your part, but before that, let me give marks to this paper. I'm sorry, I forgot which student it was. Whose answer paper did I take? I think it was Gansham, if I'm not right. If I'm not wrong, just confirm. Gansham, I think it's your paper, right? Let's count how much marks you have scored now. So you've got 20 marks over here. 20 in the first part. Twenty and 8 is 28. 1B. 28, 32. 32 and 6 is 38. 38 and 2 is 40. So Gansham, you have passed. "46, 52, 56. Come on, 4 more marks for exemption. 56. And 8. 64. Fantastic. 64. 70. Okay, this one was not right if I'm correct. 70. So Gansham, you have scored 70 out of 100. That is brilliant, Gansham. And you still have 1 week left for the examination. All the very best. I'm so happy to see this kind of marks. I'm so happy to see this kind of effort from your side. Keep it up. Hats off to you. Okay. Others, you also please evaluate your paper and send me whatever marks you're getting. Send me your marks on this number. Okay. Now I think one more doubt I have to clarify. Okay. Justifiable equity ratio means what, Sridevi? Is basically they have told in that question that you can do it either based on market price or intrinsic value. So doing intrinsic value, you get one exchange ratio. Using market price, you get another one. If they have given weights, you should take a weighted average exchange ratio over there. Are you clear with this part, Sridevi? Otherwise, you will tell the upper limit is intrinsic value, or lower limit is intrinsic value, upper limit is the market price. Like that also, you can always answer these questions. Are you clear now? Okay. MCQ question number 6. Let me take that. 6 and 7, right? How much was the total amount of purchase commitments made during the day by the Indian bank? Purchase commitment. So that's a buy. So the purchase commitment should be 1,50,000. This is not a commitment. Remitted, draft in London, cancelled. And there's a DD purchase of 50,000. 2 lakh should be the answer for that question. You want me to check that answer? MCQ suggested. 6, the answer is D. They have taken only 50,000, is it? Okay, let me just read the question again. Total amount of purchase commitments made during the day. Purchased a bill in London. That's an actual transaction, I believe. DD purchase is another 50,000. They have taken only DD purchase because I think DD purchase is a commitment that might happen at a later date if they're looking at it from that perspective. All right. Whereas purchasing a bill on London is an actual delivery that happens. So the thing gets cancelled over there. That might be the reason they have taken the answer as 50,000. But 2 lakh is also one of the answers which according to me is correct based on the numbers that are given over there. Question number 7, let me check again now. Question number 7, 1 minute. C is the answer. So final cash balance in Nostro account at the end of 2010-24 would be, okay, now that I need to draw the ledger to cross check. Yeah. Yes, Santosh, only forward. So my doubt is purchasing a bill, it can be a bill receivable that again happens at a future date. Am I right? So when you purchase a bill also, ideally it's a forward contract in one particular angle, looking at that. Okay, Rajeshri, can you just draw the Nostro account as per my method and just WhatsApp me? So I'll just check the balance and get back to you. Otherwise, I have to draw the entire thing over here. I've already done this in class, so these numbers are available. So once you do that, you get the cash balance in the real position. That is what you should be taking over here. Is that okay, Rajeshri? You have my number. Just WhatsApp me also. So friends, I hope this entire mentoring program and these mock exams are useful for you. I gave you study plan. We had weekly review. I had free videos in YouTube. We had 3 mock examination. We have done everything. Now, last part, on the day of the exam, 1 day before that, night I will come live and I will be doing Forex with all of you. So be in touch with me. We will work together. Let's win together, friends. All the very best for the exam. And if you have liked this video, please like and share this with your friends so that others can also benefit from this. Thank you so much. Have a nice time ahead. Take care.